Joe spent a lot of time trying to find the right piece of equipment to walk with. You know, he grew up, he's very athletic. He's spent a good amount of his time doing sports. So, you know, not being able to walk and not being mobile was very difficult for him. And it's also difficult for me, you know, because we thought that would be a big part of our life going forward. And when it suddenly stops, you're not exactly sure what to do.
I came to know the Alinker through doing a search on Google. I've been looking for a walking device for years that would not make me feel disabled.
Periodically he'd say, found a new thing, you know, to walk with. But when he discovered the Alinker, and then we spoke to Barbara, and we realized this is the real thing, he was very, very excited. And he said, well, do you think we can get to Amsterdam? And, you know, I'll travel the world if it makes him happy to find something that makes him as happy. And it was, you know, he described the morning that we met them. He was very nervous. It was almost like watching a kid on Christmas morning. He couldn't wait to get the Alinker. He couldn't wait to get on it and then just take off.
We were introduced to the Alinker. Obviously, Barbara and Cindy came to our hotel. We're staying at the Park Hotel, and they had one there, and it really didn't matter that they were there, because all I wanted to do was sit on the Alinker. And the moment I sat on it, this may sound a little dramatic, but my life changed. My life completely, I was happy. I was going to be able to walk somewhere and not straining myself and not feeling bad about myself. My wife was sitting on the Alinker as well as I was, and I got so good at it, the fact is, I couldn't wait for my wife. So I was really going ahead of her, which probably wasn't very nice, but we both very much enjoyed it, and actually my wife commented it was good to be able to do something together, where before I was so slow that it was difficult to walk that slow, but it was great being on it. And now it's just, when my wife is walking without the Alinker, it's hard for her to keep up with me.
For the first time in many years, yesterday as we were walking, we were actually walking side by side, and that hasn't happened in a long, long time. It's a really nice feeling, really nice feeling. Mm-hmm.
The Alinker was much more than I expected it to be, because it's more than just the Alinker. It's an emotional attachment. I will be fitting into society again, like I should, because I should not be measured on my disability, because I am not my disability. And the Alinker provides me with that. I am now not looked at or stared at as being a disabled person. I'm now looked at as a very curious person, because I'm riding this really nifty, whatever, bike. And I feel good. I feel really good. Now that I've experienced the Alinker, I want to be part of the Alinker family. I would like to play a role somehow in the company, helping the company grow however I can, because it's not about, what's great about it, it's not about the money. It's about making life better for people.